What's going on, guys? Today it's me, Batz, and we're back here at Batz Labs. You know how we do. Today we're going to be testing out some epic armor trims that you guys can do. So, how's it going, Gary? Welcome. Really? Y'all make sure everything's set up over there for me? Awesome, thank you. All right, tell the wife and kid I said hi. All right, let's just get watching this. Alrighty, so this first one's, it's decent. We like this one. Hopefully he's got it all set up over here. Wow, he makes this area look so nice. Guys, type in the comments how much you guys love Garrett the Lab Tech. Alright, first off, so obviously we got Iron Man. So he's got everything all set up here for me. I'm gonna dye this armor. Just throw all that in here. Got that pants, that, and that. And then we take this, put that on the helmet. All right, so on the chest plate, we want Sentry. So on the pants, we want the Silence. And on this one, we want the tie on the boot. So now, if we put this all on, this is an Iron Man themed thing. As you saw in the video, if you wear an Iron Man skin, this just like adds the depth of it. But I'd like it. It's decent. I think it does fit the Iron Man theme. So I feel like if you're just feeling like, you want to look like Iron Man, but not like go through the steps of, making a skin and everything, this is a decent way to do it. So I'll give this one, we'll give it a good 7 out of 10. Because like, if you get a higher score than that, you gotta be pretty darn perfect. And I think it looks cool on an armor stand too. It's nice. All right, so yeah, 7 out of 10 on the Iron Man skin. Let's go check out the next one. All right, here goes the next one. Alrighty, next one. So we got a Spider-Man one here. Let's just grab all this. Let's dye all this. Helmet, these, and then the booties. Oh, I don't want to put the pants on. Grab all this. And then we want the helmet with the Vex and quartz. And then we want the chest plate with the lapis and a silence. And then the pants and a redstone with the silence. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that looks cool. It gives me very, what is it? The name of Miguel O'Hara from, or O'Hara, something like that. It's, the Spider-Man 2047, something like that. The really futuristic one in the new Miles Morales, animated movie. But it gives me that kind of vibe. I do like it a lot. This one I think I like more than the Iron Man just because of the eyes on the top. I'll give this one a 9 out of 10 for me. I personally like it. I like Spider-Man more, I think, than Iron Man. So it fits out, I think. So I feel like, yeah, this was definitely a 9 out of 10. I was looking at the armor stand, too. Oh, yeah, it looks good on an armor stand, too. Here, the next one. Yo, Gary, you got some food? I'm running out of hunger here. All right, so the next time, okay, I'll come talk to you after I'm finished watching this clip, okay? So look me up some steak. I think it'll be great. All right, let's watch the next one. Alrighty, let's go head over. Let's grab our steak that we ordered. What up, Gary? How you doing? You got the steak ready for me? Awesome. Oh, thanks. That's awesome. Perfectly cooked. God, is there anything you're not good at, Gary? Oh yeah, I can see that. All right, thanks. All right, we're heading over. We're gonna make Captain America this time. This is the first time I found out that you could do this with the armors. Because I didn't know you get an idea you could double color the armors. If we color that, all it is there, because then you could dye it again. I had no idea you could double dye stuff to get new colors. Again, so then bam, bam on the boots. Then grab each of those on the black table down here, and on the that we want that bad boy, and then on the chest plate we want that bad boy. All right, let's try this on. Okay, that's not bad. I like that. It reminds me a lot of the Iron Man one though, sadly, because it's just, you know, just different colored. The helmet looks cool. I like the helmet. Does look very Captain America, but this one's not as good as the other two. So I'll give this one a 6 out of 10. I'll give it a 5. We'll give it a 5 out of 10. Not bad, not the greatest, but it just look cool on the kind of armor stand. So I guess it's decoration, not bad. What's our third one? We got 3 more. We're halfway done. We're halfway done with them. They look great. Guys, comment down below if I think I should give Gary a raise from where I pay him. All right, let's watch the next one. All right, so now we got the next one, guys. We're gonna head over. This one's cool. This is the more common ones out of the next. We have a construction worker. So let's do that. I don't even in there yet. Do that. Pop that out. Some light blue pants. Some black shoes. And then you grab these. This one lets us use the resin block. The resin block and the sentry. We need that, and that in there. This one should make us look like a construction worker. Oh yeah. You got the hard hat on, you got the vest and the jacket. I think this one looks really good, especially if you're like if you're building, if you're as you're working on it and you want to like sort of role play. This one definitely fits and works with that. So, well, it's not as like crazy as, you know, obviously as Spider-Man and all them, but like as a skin or as like an armored trim, we'll go good 8 out of 10 on this one. It's a decent one. Again, look at the tamer of all of them. It does look correct. It does. You do look like a construction worker, and it looks good on armor stand too. Yeah, 8 out of 10 on that one. Yeah, 2 more. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Let's go check out this one. I haven't played much Fallout, but I've seen some of the parts of the show. So I think this would be cool to, again, if we want to do like, these are the more the role play side of it, then I guess all these are really the more, if you want to like do some cool like role playing scenarios. God, I really wish I could die in there. I keep forgetting that I can't. All right, so we need a blue shirt, blue pants, and blackish shoes. And then if we put these on that should be it. Yeah, it doesn't look like the Vault Tech stuff. I think you definitely need to like change your skin up so like my sleeves aren't showing. My lab coat sleeves are showing through right now. But I feel like if you take off some of that part of your skin, it does look cool. You do look like that. If you want to do like a apocalypse like series on your, or an apocalypse like, you know, SMP or something, this would be definitely a cool one to use. But we'll give this one. I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. Not as good as the construction work because I feel like that one looks like really like it. This one's just very easy and very minimal compared to that one. It does look cool. It does look cool on armor stand compared to that one though. I will say this one looks like, and I like the background of the thing like that. It would look really cool. Next we have Monkey D. Luffy. Been on a huge One Piece kick. Been watching the anime. Been doing a bunch of stuff. Been playing games with it. But yeah. So we're gonna go make a Monkey D. Luffy Minecraft trim. Don't worry, Gary. We're on the last one. All right, let's watch it. Alrighty, let's go try it out. This is the last one we got to do. Last one. You excited? When I get done, I'll come back and ask which one is your favorite, okay? Bye. All right, we're on Monkey D. Luffy. This was more I think it's the most complicated one out of all of them, but I also think this is the coolest looking one. I think it does look cool. So let's do this. We need to dye it white first, and then yellow. That, and I think it was the boots. I can't remember now. Yeah, it was that and the boots. White, and then dye it yellow. Bam, bam. And then we need a red jacket. Yeah. And some blue pants. Then we go in here, grab all that. So we need redstone with the spire on the helmet. We need netherite with the Vex on the chest piece. We need gold in the bolt on the pantaloons. And we need netherite and the rib trim on the boots. All right. So we put all this on. Not really that great, but it's like, it's hard to make Monkey D. Luffy. It's hard to make him in a Minecraft, just a Minecraft trim. But we gotta have some duds out of them. This one's definitely a dud, I think. But at least we tried. I feel like also if you change your skin up, maybe that'll look better. But that's not like, you know, this one will definitely get like a 3 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's like not like great. Compared, like these all look very good and very similar to the character. That one not so much. But let's go see what Gary thinks what his favorite one is. Gary, yo Gary, which one was your favorite out of them all? Really? You agree? You like the Spider-Man one? For the construction work, it was definitely cool. Yeah, for sure. All right. Gary, I'm going to do the outro, and then we can work on our next experiment. We'll be right back. All right. All right, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and comment down below if you guys want to see more epic videos like this, testing out cool stuff. Comment down below if you guys, what kind of things you want to see. Do you want me to try out like different mods, different stuff? We'll do it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!